Hi everyone, my name is Daisy Latiza and I'm Doria. I'm grade 7 from Tester 1 and today I'm gonna show you how to do a podcast just using two things. You just need your smartphone and you need to download the app Anchor and you need a script and this is gonna be my script. If you don't have your book, you need to print in a bond paper or write it in a paper and that's gonna be your script. But since I have my own book now, this is gonna be my script. I'm gonna record the given lesson. So, let's start! Hi everyone! So, today, I'm gonna discuss to you the computer system. The computer is primarily made up of three components. These are the CPU, memory, and peripheral devices. The CPU is the part of the computer that performs all the operations required to transform data into the required information. The memory is the storage of data, information, and instructions that will be used by the CPU. Peripheral devices are all devices connected to the computer. The processing unit. The central processing unit, or CPU, is the brain of the computer. It does all the processing and calculations in the computer. The CPU is found inside the system unit. The system unit is a box case that contains the CPU, the memory, and other internal parts of the computer. All peripheral devices are connected to the CPU through the system unit. The CPU is responsible for interpreting and carrying out instructions that will transform the data into information. It is also responsible for managing the operations of the computer. There are two CPU components. It is the control unit and arithmetic or logic unit. It is also known as ALU. These two components work together to perform different processing operations. The control unit is a CPU component that directs and coordinates the operations of the computer. The ALU is a CPU component that performs all arithmetic operations, compares data, and evaluates conditions. The memory is the temporary storage of data to be processed and instructions to be executed by the CPU. It is also used for storing the operating system and other system software that control the computer, the application software that is used to accomplish a specific task, and data to be processed by the application software. Memory is divided into two types, just like the CPU. But this time, it is the volatile and non-volatile memory. Volatile memory is a type of memory that needs electricity to retain data, instructions, and information contained in it. When the computer power is turned off, all of its contents will be lost. Random access memory, or RAM, is an example of a volatile memory. When you open the computer, the operating system reads from the storage media and loaded into the RAM. There are two types of RAM, dynamic and static. Dynamic RAM or DRAM is a type of RAM that must be constantly recharged or the data it will be lost. Static RAM or SRAM is a type of RAM that is faster and more reliable than DRAM. This is called static because it does not need to recharge as often as DRAM. Non-volatile memory is a type of memory that does not need electricity to keep its contents. ROM, flash memory, and CMOS are examples of non-volatile memory. Read-only memory, or ROM, is a non-volatile memory that permanently stores data, instructions, and information that can only be read. Peripherals. Peripheral devices are the machines that are connected to the computer. The types of peripheral devices are input, output, communication, and storage devices. Input devices. Input devices are peripheral devices that are used to enter data and instructions into the memory. There are four types of input that can be entered into the computer. It is data, programs, commands, and user responses. Data is a collection of raw facts and figures that can be text, image, audio, or video. A program is a set of instructions that tells what task to do and how to do the task. A command is an instruction that's given to a computer program. A user response is an instruction that is issued by answering a question given by the program. Input devices are categorized into the following types: keyboard, pointing device, digital camera, audio input device, video input device, scanners and reading devices, touchscreen, gaming controller, and biometric input device. Output devices. Output devices are peripheral devices that are used to display or print the information produced by the computer. Information or output comes in four forms. These are text, graphics, audio, and video. Output devices are categorized into the following types: display, printer, and audio output device. Storage devices. When the computer processes data into information, it temporarily stores data, instructions, and information in the memory. To permanently store data, instructions, and information, you will need to save them into a storage. Storage, also known as secondary storage, is used to permanently store data, instructions, and information for future use. A storage medium is the physical material to which data, instructions, and information are permanently stored. A storage device is a tool that is used to store and retrieve information to and from the storage medium. Storage devices are input-output devices that perform two processes: reading and writing. Reading is the process of transferring data and instructions from the storage into the memory, while writing is the process of transferring information from the memory to the storage medium. Storage media and devices are categorized into the following types: magnetic storage, optical storage, solid-state storage, and cloud storage. Communication devices. A communication device is a special type of peripheral device. Communication devices are categorized as input or output devices. Input or output devices are peripheral devices that can work as an input device or an output device. Communication devices are used to connect one computer to another computer. An example of communication device is the modem. A modem is a communication device used by the computer to send and receive data through the use of telephone or cable TV. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye!